Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I am Mary. I appreciate you guys being here today. We're going to go into a deep dive today with Taurus for the month of February. And while you guys are thinking about it, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That subscribe button will give you a notification whenever I put out a new video. And hitting that like button will help you too as far as getting my channel out to others. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you in advance. And like I said, we're going to take a deep dive into Taurus right now. Now I will have 3 rows of cards and I will verify the roles as we go along, and we'll see what the story is. And when we're done with that, we'll do an oracle card to bring the whole situation together. Now I am going to just hit my singing bowl for a minute here so that I can ground myself. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it. And there we have it. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me, and let's get started. All right, so Spirit, message for Taurus. Message for Taurus for February 2022. Message for Taurus. And these will be our 3 header cards that we'll pull first. Okay, so we have the 4 of Earth, which is 4 Pentacles, Page of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Star. Okay, so we'll lay some cards down for each row. Okay. Message for Taurus for February 2022. Message for Taurus, February 2022. Okay, looks like the first row we have the 4 of Earth, as I said, and that's like the 4 of Pentacles, which is the Pentacles are a Taurus sign. Taurus has to do with the Earth, and so Pentacles are one of your elements here. Okay, so and the 4 of Earth is 4s are all about the foundations, manifestations, stability, practicability, and security. So that's a great card to have there. And then it looks like you're trying to balance some things here, though, because we also have the 2 of Pentacles. So you're staying in your element with that Earth, with those Earth cards coming up. And now we have the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is about a small financial gain, and maybe you're willing to, go back and get some education of some sort, or maybe there's some contracts you may have to sign. These are things that the page could be telling us. It is a messenger. And then we have next the King of Wands, and this King of Wands is all about fire, taking action. He's very creative. He is a smart business type person, so there may be someone like that in your life, or maybe someone like that entering your life. Now we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles. And she's a very ambitious queen. Although she makes sure her ducks are all in a row, she's great at taking care of the money issues and that kind of thing. Again, you're still staying in your element here, Taurus of Earth. So, which is a great thing. It looks like that's what's coming up for you. Excuse me. I think I need to get a drink. But yeah, she is the queen that's she likes to make sure things are used well. So whatever when we talk about pentacles, we're talking about material things. So whatever material assets that you have and that kind of thing, including money, she wants to make sure that it's used well. Okay, now you have the star showing up here. Now the star is all about being hopeful, being guided, having inspiration and creativity. But there is something here. This last card tells me that there's something here that you're worried about. Okay, we will clarify each one of these roles in a second. Okay, then you have the Ace of Wands. Now, it looks like you are getting ready to maybe start something anew. There's a lot of energy here with this Ace of Wands. And you also have this this King of Wands here, which brings back forth a lot of energy, a lot of action going on there. Oh, and I missed your header card here, the star. Again, you had the star twice in here. I'm sorry, the star again in the second row, and then it's your header card in the fourth row, in the third row. So it looks like excuse me a second, I just need to get a drink. Okay, we have the star, and like I said, it's about hope and guidance, inspiration, that kind of thing. So with both of these cards coming up, a star in the second row and a star is your header here, I would say that you have some things coming up that you're gonna shine in. Maybe you're gonna get more inspiration. Your creativity might increase. And then we have the Ace of Wands here, which is a new beginning. And again, that's all about creativity. Now here in the next card up we have is the Cups. Now, well, I think that, is this the first time? Yeah, this is the first time that the Cups are showing up for you. And this is telling me that you may be a little bit confused about something, or you may have a lot of choices to make. But this is the first card that's coming up that's telling me that you're having to make some choices, a lot of choices. Maybe you have a lot going on in your head and you don't know which way to go right now, or you're confused. So be careful if it's about choices that you pick the right choice. Now, the reason you may be having problems with something, making a choice about something, is because now we have this Moon card coming up here. Your last card is the Moon card. So there's some things that you may not know that you need to figure out, which is maybe why you're a little confused when it comes to the choices that you need to make. So this could be it. Maybe you're in the dark about some things. So let's do some clarifications here. But like I said, it's like you're kind of mostly staying in your element as far as that goes. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify this first row, which started off very strong, very, very strong with that Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles. And you have that the Two Pentacles here, and then you have the strong King. But you are trying to get some things balanced here. You're trying to keep some things balanced with that Two of Pentacles showing up. So let's just see what else we can get. The Spirit wants us to know here. Okay, like I said, there's some balancing going on for you. You also have, here you go again with that Seven of Cups is showing up for you again, which is telling me that there's some confusion going on. So you are trying to balance something here. You're trying to balance something, and there is some confusion. But you know what? Now we get that your hopes and wishes are coming true with this Nine of Cups. Now, nines are about fulfillment, completion, introspection. Okay? And now you have the Nine of Cups, so this has something to do with your emotions. But it's, in this particular case, it looks like your wishes are coming true. And this is verified by that Six of Wands, because the Six of Wands, sixes, of course, are all about success. And this is the success card here showing up for you. Okay, and now, so far, you're looking great. So we talked about the Page of Pentacles. And we talked about the Page of Pentacles maybe being a small financial gain, having something to do with maybe you gaining more education, that kind of thing. So maybe that is something that you're thinking about there. And what I have up next is that there is definitely change in the air for you. This is the Death card, so there's change in the air. So as you're looking at your next move, know that you are going to have to make some changes. We have the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands is telling me that those changes are coming in quickly, because the Knight of Wands is one of those knights. Knights are again, knights are about movement, but with the Knight of Wands, he has a lot of creative energy. And with that Death card here, talking about transformation, he's also talking about change. So there's some change and transformation coming in fast. And it could have something to do with maybe your education or something like that, or the money that's coming in, a small gain. And then also we have the Ace of Swords. Now this is the Sword of Truth. As we look at this card, now we're gonna look at that as we come back to this Moon card, which, and this Confusion card here that has you confused. What is the truth that you need to know at this time, Taurus? What is it that's coming forward for you? Because with that Knight of Wands being there, to me, he's charging forward with that. Maybe some truth about your creativity. Whatever it is something that you're going to have to make some changes and do some transforming with. Okay, and like I said, you have the last card up in this first row is the King of Wands. He is, like I said, one of those kings that he's a strong king, and he wants to take care of your wants. So whatever it is that you're wanting here, whatever it is that you're wanting to change here, it looks like it's going to be successful. And you're going to have to go into, we have the Hermit here, which is telling me that you're going to have to do some analyzing and get into yourself, maybe do some meditating, really think about what it is that you need to do. And it takes me back again to this Two of Pentacles here. There's some things that you're going to have to balance out. So as you think about what it is that the move that you want to make, the changes that are definitely coming for you, remember that you're going to have to keep some things balanced as you go along there. Okay? And that king is there to help you with that. Now, there's been a time, probably in the recent past, that you've had some disappointment. There was some conflict, and which is why we go back to that balance card there. There's been some conflict or some chaos. There's been a challenge for you, and you felt, a bit of sorrow about that. So this is the Five of Cups. Three of those cups are laying out like things are all gone, spilled out of them, but there is two cups there in the back standing. So remember, all is not lost. You have this king here. All this king is asking you to do is to go within. This king wants to help you with whatever the sorrow was. Okay, and then we have next up the Ace of Cups. Again, this is we were talking about emotions again, but there's going to be a new beginning, a new emotional beginning for you with this Ace of Cups showing up. Now, in the beginning, we didn't have many cups come out for you, but it's looking like whatever it is that's going on for you at this time, it's a very emotional kind of thing. And this first row here is telling me that whatever it is that you are looking forward to doing, you're going to have to make some changes in order for that success that you are looking for to happen. Okay, now we're going to look at the second row here, which is headed by the Page of Earth. Again, your element sign there. And we talked about the Page of Pentacles being financial gain, maybe going back to school, that kind of thing. Let's see what else we can find out here. All right, Taurus. Spirit, clarify the Queen of Pentacles for me. The Star and the Nine of Swords for Taurus. Cards upside down. All right, so the first card up we have is that Queen of Pentacles, and we talked about her. She's a stable queen. She takes care of the money. She is, trustworthy when it comes to that kind of thing. She likes to use the material things, the material gains. When we talk about that, we're talking about tangible things. So it could be money, or it could be other things. Anything that's tangible. Okay, and next we have Seven of Swords, which is telling me that at some point, and we're looking back at maybe this sorrow here in the first row. You feel like someone has maybe tried to, there has been some mistrust, some betrayal in your life. Someone has tried to get away with something. Maybe you were not sure if they were your friend or not, and maybe you found out something because this Ace of Swords here, showed up, which is the sword of truth in that first row there. Okay, and next we have the Six of Swords. This is telling me, this Six of Swords is telling me that you are ready to move on. You're ready to move on from this situation in the past, the first part of the reading that we did. You're ready to move on from that, and that is covering that Seven of Swords there. Okay, so you have that strong foundation there with that Queen of Pentacles. She's sturdy. She's someone that you can lean on. Okay, and so as you move forward, you will find out with the Four of Wands here that it's going to be a happy time for you. Four is about the structure again, stability, security. So you are going to have, as you move on, a great foundation for doing that. Okay, and then we have the Star. We talked about the star before, and that's about hope, and it's about guidance. So you're going to get some guidance as you move on here. But let's see what else we have here. We have the Emperor. Wow, great guidance, because this Emperor, he's all about order. He's ambitious. He's very powerful. He's the most powerful over the king. So you have that to look forward to as probably one of your guides there. And we also have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is showing up here, and she is all about feelings. Okay, and she's going to help you as you move on. So there may be a woman that shows up in your life that the cups are all about emotions. She's going to help you with that kind of thing and to help you move along. And then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, this is all about you getting your wishes. Whatever your wishes are, it looks like they're going to come true. That is wonderful. Okay, and now we have the last card that we're going to clarify is the Nine of Swords. Swords are all about, your mental state and that kind of thing. You're trying to get some clarity on some things. You're trying to get some resolutions on some things, and it's keeping you up at night. So let's see what, as we progress on here, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, as I said, knights are about movement. They come in to help us out. They're younger, maybe a younger person, and he's going to help you get some things done. So again, he's all about making sure that emotionally you get what you need. And when he shows up, there may be some kind of offer that's going to come forward for you. You see that cup that he has in his hand? There may be some kind of offer coming forward for you. So keep your eyes on that. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Sixes, all about success, healing, harmony. And it looks like there may be some healing that needs to be done here for you as you move on. So it's also about giving and receiving. So, make sure as you receive, you're also willing to give. All right. But this Knight of Cups here, it looks more and more to me like he's here to give you something. So be ready to receive when that happens. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, and the Ten of Cups, this is all about relationships. Most of the time it's about family, but it is about renewals at this time. For you, it looks like it's about renewals because there's some things that's been happening in your life in the past, and in the present, it looks like you need to get yourself together, maybe get some things straight with your family or whatever that relationship that you have, because going forward, this Ten of Cups is about being successful within your relationships. So, a great card to have there. Now we're going to clarify this last row here, which is your future role. What's coming up for you? Well, yeah, I think I'll use this deck. You know, as we look at what's gone on in the past, it looks like you've found some truth. You know that you're going to have to make some changes. You've been doing a lot of worrying about some things, but you are stable, and it looks like you're ready to shine. There's some confusion going on, yes, and a little bit of chaos, but those things you can overcome just by staying on track and accepting the fact that you are going to shine. Okay, so let's see what else is here for you, Taurus. All right, Spirit, clarify the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and that Moon card. Okay. Taurus. Oops. Okay, the card's going to talk. So we'll get right to it. Wow, perfect. Perfect ending. Okay. We have, again, the star. And one thing that we didn't mention about the star is it is the number 17, which comes out to an 8, which tells me that you are very strong. You will be very strong as you go through this future that's coming up for you. You're very ambitious. Now, this is the second time that star has shown up, so pay attention. Pay attention to that, and don't overlook things as they show up for you, because it's asking you to be that star, to be that strength. Okay, so now we're going to clarify the Ace of Wands. And as we said before, the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings coming swiftly for you. So with that, we have the Strength card. So remember, you can do whatever it is that you need to do, but you've got to be able to manage things and make sure you're patient. Be patient with yourself. Okay, and that Strength card again, we're getting that number 8 card. Number 8 again. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, as you see here, there is some movement here, but it's very slow. It's very steady. He is a very sensible knight, and it's about money again, with your pentacles showing up again. You know, maybe you have some money coming in. There's going to be some improvement in your finances, but it's going to come maybe a little slower than you would anticipate. Next we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Now, as you can see, she's all about that intuition. So make sure you're checking in with yourself. We talked about that before when the Hermit showed up here. So make sure that you're checking in and you're doing some with your intuition, maybe doing some meditation, seeing what it is that Spirit wants you to know. This High Priestess is very wise. She has a lot of secrets. So you need to be checking in with yourself and seeing what it is that Spirit wants you to know. Okay? And that's going to help you with this confusion here that you're feeling. This is the Seven of Cups, and the next card that we're going to clarify here. So, checking in with yourself to help with that confusion. You may have to turn your back on something that you didn't anticipate turning your back on, and move towards that sun that you see there. Okay, it may be time for you to take those steps and make a move. Now, you may not be, maybe it's just like mentally changing your mind about something, or it could be physically walking away from something, or it could be the fact from something or someone, or it could be the fact that you're just moving your residencies, changing your job, that kind of thing. But you are definitely, you're going to get clarity, okay, once you decide what it is that you need to change your mind about and walk away from. And remember, we have this high priestess here. She's telling you, she has that wisdom. Check in with your intuition to find out what that is. Now, again, you have the Six of Swords here, another movement card. And as you move away, as you take that walk away and turn your back on whatever it is that you need to kind of turn your back and get some clarity about, you're going to move to smoother waters. You know, you can see here that the waters are pretty rough, but as you move on, the waters are going to get smoother. So you have to keep that in mind as you decide what it is that you're getting clear of, okay? And that's going to help with the confusion. And now we have, next is the Death card. This is the Death and Rebirth card. Again, this is about things clearing up for you. This isn't actual death. This is saying that once you free yourself from whatever this is that you need to move away from, whatever that is. It could even just be your way of thinking of something, whatever that is. Once you do that, change is gonna come for you. It's right here. Change. The Death and Rebirth card is talking about change. You're going to feel more stable once you figure out what it is that you need to do for yourself to make things better, what it is that you're walking away from, whether it's a job, a person, a home, or you know, the mental thoughts that are going through your mind, whatever that is, and you get that balanced, you are going to have success, okay? And it's going to take you going within, definitely, to figure out what is hidden there. That Moon card showed up as your last card that we need to clarify. Now, this Moon card is about things that are hidden, things that are in the dark, that you don't know about. Something is going to come out. And you know how I know that? Because in this first row here, you did get the Sword of Truth. So, it's telling me that as soon as and that Sword of Truth is on that Death card, again, in that first row. So as soon as you go in and deal with this High Priestess here, you're going to find out some information as far as what's hidden and what it is that you need to know, that you need to be looking forward for, because this is about, this Moon card is about maybe you're having some kind of crisis with faith, something deep and emotional that you're going to have to dig deep for and figure out what it is. You know, the Moon is always about hidden things, because that's how the Moon is, basically. So that you're going to have to go in with that High Priestess and figure that out. And it looks like there's something in the past that's maybe you're thinking about the way things used to be. This is the Six of Cups, which is that nostalgia card. Maybe it's something that you need to let go there from that past, okay? Maybe there was a romance or something. You need some healing for a relationship of some sort, because we did get here with this Ten of Cups, we got the relationship card in your present in your present right now. So that maybe that's something you need to think about, something that you're thinking about maybe in your past that keeps coming up. You need to dig deep about and see if that helps you. Okay, and now we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about a very independent person, whether male or female. The energy is independence. So you need to try to harvest your independence back again. And when we talk about nines, again, we're talking about fulfillment. You know, you're getting close to completion because completion is that 10. So you're talking about fulfillment here. So as you clear things up, as you go in and do some introspection, you are going to come to yourself, to who you are, to who you've been waiting for, that independent self, whether you're female or male, you're going to get that healing. And then the last card up that we have here is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she's similar to the Emperor, okay, in that she likes order, but she gets things done. She doesn't play. She makes she's about the action. So you're going to be that person that's about the action. When you clear things up, your creativity is going to come back for you. You're going to reveal some things that that you've been waiting to figure out. So yeah, I think that fiery energy is going to come back to you once you let go, once you realize that you are this star here. You are the star. Here you go. Twice. You are this star that's waiting. You're waiting to discover yourself. There's some things that you got to get out of the way, some past that you've got to let go. But yeah, you are that star that you're waiting for. And now I am just going to pull an oracle card here. And we're going to see exactly what is the last word for you concerning this reading here. Okay, I just need to get my book that goes along with this reading. And we are using the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay? So, Spirit, what is it that you would like Taurus to understand? Can you give us more clarity on the reading if necessary? What is it, Spirit, that you would like Taurus to understand concerning this reading? Can you give us more clarity, more information? Okay? Clarity for Taurus. Clarity for Taurus, Spirit. All right. Just going to pull a card here. And we have what's called Whale Song, which is resonating. There you go. Okay, let me just look it up. That is the card, the number 61, which comes out to 7. And as we know, 7s are all about reflection, spirituality, resourcefulness, wisdom, diligence. And I can see as I look at your spread here, spirituality is maybe one of the things that you should be really taking a deep dive into. And it says remembering, harmonizing, resonating. Okay, there are there are moments in life when you have a sense of deja vu, that you visited this place, these feelings, this person before, and you know that a new opportunity to dance has come around again. Yet there is haunting quality to this, and melancholy, as life's mysteries, fragility is also underlined. And that is the one card that came up for me that made me feel about the past here. And this is what this card is, this reading is telling you. Okay, and it says, this is yet there is a haunting quality to this. So when you're thinking about the past, your feelings, you visited this person, this place, or this feelings before, there is something haunting about this for you. And it says, like a whale song that pleads for its simple notes to be matched by another, you have a short time to capture this essence and let it resonate in a way that is potentially transformative, but only if you don't turn away. Sometimes you may forget the moments of your humanity, your truest desires, because you've become so earthbound and calculating, striving, and doing. You are overstimulated by the chase and what you're exposed to, that you forget your heart. Now it's time to jump in the water and play and be reminded of your creative self, your collaborative impulse to sing along, seeking harmony, beauty, purpose, and meaning. At this moment, that is your exact invitation. You will achieve more than the plans you set in motion if you use this opportunity to explore the curious and take a much needed break from what your mind thinks it needs to accomplish. Your heart is calling. Answer it. Wow. Well, that is a great message for this. It just brings it all together. So whatever happened in the past, whatever is holding you back, it's time to let it go, because you are getting ready to do a lot of rebirthing. You need to take that time to go within. You have what you need to make things happen. You are an orderly person. You have the foundation for whatever you need to be that star again and make things shine for you. All right, thank you so much, Taurus, for being here with me, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening.